Welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. Back to new with Anthony Goodson. Today we have an open mouth, is what I like to call it, white one drawer nightstand. Got this thing from Goodwill for $6.99. Hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment, do all the things. Let's get started. Now take a good look at it. It's white. It's got to take a nice little cleaning. It wasn't really all that filthy before, but of course, you know, you got to get all the grime off anyway. So I cleaned the top really well. I cleaned the sides inside of it, made sure that we had a nice piece. At this point, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of sand it down, and then I'm going to just paint it, just give it a nice little scuff sand. The funny part is whenever people paint these things and they put that thick paint on it and you really don't know what to do, you really want to take a lot of it off. So that was my idea right here. But I'm sanding it right now. This is really me doing a scuff sand. I'm scuff sanding it so I can get ready to paint it. But it's tough. It's actually really tough paint. I don't know what paint they use for this, but I should have did some kind of a paint test to see if I could use it myself. It was a tad bit too thick, so I had to go and use the pink stuff. I don't have a sponsor, so I didn't show their logo, but this stuff is amazing, as you all know. Spread it all over the top. I think I left it on for about 30 minutes. That's what I typically do, between 15 and 30. But here in Texas, it's getting a little bit cooler outside, so I had to leave it on a tad bit longer. Put my plastic on top. Did the drawer. So at this time, what I'm thinking is I'm going to paint the rest of it and just stain or something with the drawer or the top. That's what I'm thinking at this point. And so that's the reason why I'm only doing the top and the drawer right now. Look how easy that comes off. I should have done that from the very beginning. Lesson, always try, before using your sander, for all you new people out there, try to use this pink stuff and or just scrape it off and or acetone. It works very well as too. So this came off pretty well. But anyway, now at this point, I'm thinking I'm going to stain the top, stain the drawer, probably scuff sand the rest, and then paint the rest. That's my whole thinking. So as you can see, what I'm doing right now is just getting the top ready and getting the drawer ready, and it's looking amazing. Take a look. There was still a little bit of grit there that needed my sander. Went ahead and took care of that. But I don't know if you can tell, that idea didn't go like I thought. So now what I'm doing is I'm changing my mind, and I decide to do the sides. So I get it off all the sides, but no worries. I'm not gonna take the paint out of the mouth part or the inside part. I'm gonna just do the outside, the top, whatever, clean it, make it look good. That's what I thought. So right now I've used the pink stuff, cleaned it off, and it all looks amazing. It's an ugly piece to me, you know, just natural. I didn't like it. I was gonna keep it like this, but it was ugly. Not to mention I had to do a lot of damage there, and I don't really know how to do all that drawing stuff whenever you use the putty or whenever you use the filler. And so once I put the filler in, you gotta know it's gonna be painted. I can't sand it down and then try to draw, so I just usually prime over and paint it. But as you can see, I went ahead and scraped the mouth of that thing out as well. It's just not a pretty piece. No matter what color I would have stained it, in my opinion, it just didn't look like it was gonna be all that pretty to me. So now I'm taping it off because I'm gonna do a white wash or a paint wash on the top. And I'm actually doing an orange wash because I'm trying to keep in the idea of Halloween as we're getting ready to approach Halloween season. So you gotta tape the top off pretty good. Now, I'm using a black spray can. I've never used black primer before. Typically it's white kills primer. I just wanted to see how it worked. Plus I didn't want to spend any money on this thing. It cost me $6.99. I already had this paint. I think someone gave it to me for free on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm trying to spend as little money as possible because I already know that there's not gonna be a whole lot of money made from this piece. I just need to make it look nice, spend a little bit of money, get it out of the house, and keep it moving. But this black paint worked amazing. Nothing's see-through. And like I said, I'm back to trying to go with this Halloween theme, kind of a pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, orange kind of look. that I'm going with. Oh, by the way, I ran out of black primer and I had to use the brown primer that I had. And just taking a look at how it looks right now, I wasn't too crazy about it. I didn't like it. But the top came out amazing. I'll show you that in just a bit. The top in the drawer, it came out amazing. I absolutely love that. It's pretty satisfying to watch it come off so smooth. So I've already painted it. Now it's time to do my, I guess, orange wash, tan wash, orange wash, paint wash. Call it what you want to. I did 1 part paint, 3 parts water. Try to give me a nice little consistency. So you gotta mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. And that's gonna be just enough for the top and for the drawer. Now what I do is I use paper towel, and I got a lot of paper towel in the garage, and I just kinda rub it all over the top. I probably should tape the sides, but I don't. And then I just wipe it off. It's gonna take a whole lot, it's a lot of mess. So just know, I don't use towels, which I probably should, but I don't like to wash my towels in the washing machine. Just paper towel, throw it away. Simple process. And that's what I did. I actually did 3 coats of paint wash, and it came out pretty nice. I didn't like that orange, so now what I'm doing is I'm kind of mixing up my own paint. This is my own mixture. Now it's a better day. I can actually paint outside. As you can see, I'm using my gun. But I didn't like that orange. So what I'm doing now is I'm going with a different color, something that I mixed up. I forgot what they call it. I think it's jasmine or something like that. It's kind of a greenish gray. And I really like this color. But now I'm spraying this all over, just kind of testing it out. See how well this pairs with that orange. But anyway, it looked pretty darn good. Let me remind you of how it looked before. By the way, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about the after.